Hi guys, good afternoon, past afternoon or evening hours now. It's going on to night. Hope everybody is doing well, staying safe, and washing your hands, sanitizing, eating your fruits and your vegetables, and overall, we're all good. Hope everybody is doing great just the same, despite all that's going on around us in the world. So, just there, reach home earlier on and finish up some stuff and just there relax and thing. So from the other day this thought came to mind because I've observed it for quite some time. Since this whole virus thing has affected us, not just me as an individual, but a lot of persons have been affected since this whole virus thing. So there are persons out there that you may know or may not even know. They have been so like drastically affected, negatively affected by not just because them get sick, but persons have lost their jobs. This look dark, the video look dark. But anyway, I'm supposed to cast a mistake, right? So persons have like lost their jobs, some get laid off, some people them hours will get cut, less hours at work, and less hours at work would mean less income for that individual, less money for the household, for the family, and school's out for the most part. So the kids are at home, and the little people them are gonna eat right around the clock for the most part. So grocery has to be bought more often because grocery are finished even faster and quicker. So I realized that this thing called Forex, I think I'm pronouncing it properly, Forex trading, Forex, Forex, Forex. I was slightly introduced to it before this whole quarantine thing. People are lose job, people are get laid off, and all of that. I was slightly introduced to it, but I didn't pay much attention to it at the time. Initially, how many did know about Forex again? On Instagram, there's this person that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Latoya, but her Instagram name is Lats or something like that. For those who know the Jamaican artist called Conscience, is Conscience wife. I have been following her for quite some time, not just Forex, but just as an individual, I follow her. And I realized that she has been involved in this Forex trading business. And from what I see based on pictures and her captions to her stuff on Instagram, it seems as if she is definitely benefiting from this Forex thing, and she's opening it up, introducing a lot of persons to it, and I guess they are also benefiting from it because she's growing as a network, it seems. For this Forex thing, her network is growing and she's introducing more and more persons to it to benefit from it. It somewhat reminds me of, but remember like back in the days, like about 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago, there's this thing they call World Ventures. They have this loom something, and the World Ventures pyramid scheme thing something. Me not gonna lie, persons did really go all out on the World Ventures something there, and the loom thing persons did actually go all out on it. Mark you though, persons did benefit. There are persons who invested in the World Ventures pyramid scheme thing, persons who invested in the loom thing. There were persons that actually gained from it, but sadly there were persons that did not gain from it, and eventually it crashed. And I remember at one point in time this World Ventures thing, it even reached a point where it came on national news here in Jamaica. It was featured on news about persons not benefiting, they lose their money, and quite a few other persons in the loom thing as well. It was a big thing on social media when quite a few persons were what's the word to say, deceived when they invested with some individuals. They were quite some persons were actually deceived into this loom thing. I remember a friend and I, a couple years back, when the World Ventures pyramid scheme thing basically just surfaced up, and a friend and I decided that, as a matter of fact, it wasn't even me that had the interest initially. It was the friend. She was the one that was actually interested and brought it to my attention. And she said to me that, would you be interested? And we go a few meetings, and where you go again? Yeah, we went to a few meetings, got the basic introduction, and I didn't have the money at the time to do a full hand investment. So she said that she has a family or some relative that's willing to lend her the money, and we would split it half and half. So you know, like the partner, you throw half and the other person throw half, and so it would be split among the both of, between the two of us. And things happen and we never benefit, because why this will look like a bit darker, actually the place a bit darker, you know. Yeah, but stuff may look a little bit better now, all the place a get darker still. So anyways, we both decided that we'd invest in this World Ventures thing. Sadly, we never benefited from it, and the thing is, at the time, whenever we invested, we were told that if it is that you don't gain or don't benefit or don't get the requirement, the persons will come in and something like that, your money would have go down the drain. And or if you can again, like more than 30 something thousand at the time, we both put into it, and we just gone like that. And me did skeptical I was very skeptic to do anything else related to that. So when the loom thing come out, you see people run up and down and do it, and me not lie, people didn't really benefit still, but me did, from my experience with the World Ventures thingy, I decided to hear when I not run them something again. See them, the loom thing start off on a high and eventually crash. And now I see this Forex thing take time and grow. Mark you again, I'm not that knowledgeable of the Forex thing, so I can't say it is similar to the loom thing or not, but it just reminds me of it. It just reminds me so much of it, and the fact that there are persons now, it just take off at a point in time where people at a very desperate state of their life, because the whole corona thing does liquid so sudden, and persons who not have any income right now need an income, because bills have to pay, people food have to eat, and it's like the Forex thing just come in at a point in time where it just have pull people. So pull people. So for those out there that are into it, maybe one again, who knows? I'm not into it. I'm very skeptic about it. I haven't even read anything much about it, so I can't really say it's a bad thing or a good thing. I just can say that I'm very skeptical about it. That's all I can say. Maybe I'll give it a look. I'll think about it. I'll probably watch one of the videos or something. Or because I see that they're having quite a few Zoom meetings explaining the basics of this whole Forex thing to persons who are interested, and it does require a lot of reading and time and patience and dedication. Because some people are get up some bad hours a morning when the market open, and all of them various terminologies there where them talk about. Yeah, that's pretty much that about the first thing. Oh, two more things that I want to speak about. This video kind of dark still because it'll get late now. That's why it looks so dark. I'm gonna turn on the light. But just lay down on the bed. For those who are familiar with me, or at least look at my previous videos, you would have known that I have a skin issue. Not necessarily bumps at the moment, but the bumps I had before, they left spots on my face. Plus, years ago, I had chicken pox in my younger. I had chicken pox from like what, primary school, I think it was. Yes, primary school. I had chicken pox, and not all of it left my skin well. So some of it left really awful marks. Plus the whole puberty stage, you know, the period thing, your face bump up and all of that and something. So I decided to try Lulus Holistic, right? So for those who don't know, Lulus Holistic, it is this brand, a mother-daughter brand, where they make skin products, skin, really basically not just skin products, you know, because they make other kind of products too, but products that are geared towards your entire well-being, right? So they were having this thing going on where you can become a brand ambassador, and you can earn while persons are purchasing items. So there's a specific link that you would send to persons, a unique link to yourself, for yourself, and you could give them a discount code and stuff like that. So based on the purchase that the individual makes, you will earn a percentage of that being an ambassador. So I started them and give it a try. Sign up for it and thing. So what I personally wanted to do, not just for the money part of it, but I said I would give it a try, buy some of the products, and document just for my personal benefit, which would ultimately benefit persons who use my code for me to earn, right? So I would like document buying the products and document my journey using the products. So it's like a before, what my face looks like, and the after, like an improvement stage, and a after and something like that. So I like literally recently signed up for this ambassador thingy. So they restocked their line recently, and I went online to purchase some other stuff yesterday, Monday, and their site crashed because a lot of persons went on, like literally immediately a rush of people went on buying, trying to order the products, and their system, their site crashed. So they're trying to have that resolved. I haven't gone back to try to see if the site is up and running, but I'm giving it a day or two, maybe like by a weekend the latest, me try go back online and try ordering. So what I want to do is to document my journey, so when I'm promoting the link for persons to buy, so I can earn, at least they would see my improvement, which would somewhat motivate them to say, oh yeah man, this a work for you, because your before picture you run an after picture, and you can see where our spots them clear up, so we can get a try as well. They have quite a wide array of items that they sell. They have creams, wrong choice of word, body butters, because the stuff that they do, it's entirely natural for the skin. They have a line for babies as well. They have a line for female stuff, for the like vaginal area stuff. They have stuff for men. They have what they call something there again, shoot, I still remember what name. They have a wide array. What I'm going to do I'm going to put my unique link down below, so that persons who are interested, they can click on the link, just scan through and see what items they have for sale, and see what the prices are like. And I also will link my code down below for those who would love to support me to buy the products, and for those who are already familiar with how good the products are. They could even come. You guys could even comment down below to encourage persons as well, because I haven't started using their products. I haven't even purchased the products as yet. So as time goes by, you will see what my befores and afters will look like. But I would like to document the journey, just for my not just for my personal benefit, but for everybody out there who are having skin issues. And the other thing that I want to talk about is, it is also somewhat similar to one of the products that Lulus Holistic offers. So, before we even talk about that, the mother-daughter that does Lulus Holistic, for those who are familiar with the YouTuber called Trabas, you're supposed to remember Trabas' wife, that girl Diani that Trabas did there with, she and her mother have the line of products Lulus Holistics. So there's this other girl that was featured on many of Trabas's videos that are short movies that he did back then. She's called Starr. So no one is supposed to remember Starr, because of Starr did there with Lincoln and all them some of them. So Starr has her line of products as well, but her products are strictly for the vagina, for females, for the vagina. So her line of products is called Cookie Wash. So she has products for literally everything there is related to the vagina. So one of the most popular things that I realized, one of like the trending things that I realized that she has from her line, it's the vaginal, the steam thingy. So you'd have like the herbs, various herbs. I don't know how she sources her herbs, but various herbs, and she would put them, submerge them in hot water and sit over the hot water. Seem like you don't steam your face, or if persons who have sinusitis problems or allergy problems, that's similar way they head and put your head over the hot water and steam. From a scientific perspective, because when I went to high school, I did quite a few other science subjects. From a scientific perspective, bear in mind, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I was just a science student, like throughout high school. What we learned, sorry about that choke there, pass. It's a choke that passed a while ago, so it's louder. So bear in mind, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a herbalist. I was just a science student, high school level science student. So based on what we were taught in like biology, sorry about that. So based on what we were taught in like high school biology, there are certain microorganisms that are unique to the vagina, and the optimal conditions that they strive in would be like, like the right temperature of the vaginal area, not too moist, not too dry, stuff like that. So if you know that if maybe a diet or the kind of soap you use to alter that, to kick off the balance, you would probably kill off the good bacteria, allowing room for the bad bacteria to grow. So the first thought that came to mind, with the heat coming from that steam thing for the vagina, won't that heat like kill off the bad bacteria, kill off the good bacteria in the vaginal area, and allow room for the bad bacteria to thrive? Because like the good bacteria, they thrive at X temperature, right? And if it is that the heat from that steam that you're steaming over kills those off, kill those bacteria off, then the heat that is in your vaginal area is good for the bad bacteria to thrive, because bad bacteria, they may have different ranges of temperature that they can survive in. So me ask myself, say, if it is that me I go stove for that steam thing, won't I be getting rid of the good bacteria, allowing room for the bad bacteria? I asked quite a few persons this question. I haven't really gotten an answer per se, but my thought on it was that I'm not so sure if we would try it. It is claimed that the steam thing, the vaginal steam thing, it has a lot of benefits, like sexual benefits and stuff like that. I'm very hesitant to try them something there, and she even have this soap thingy, like this. I don't quote me on the name. I could link the site down below. Yeah, sorry about that. That's something did fall on the outside, so I'm gonna check on it. So what I could do is to like link her page down below, like there's like a basic website kind of thing, like, and persons can look on it if they're interested. But what I'm saying is she has some other products. This soap thingy, I don't remember the name of it, but it's basically like a vaginal wash, like, and it is said that her products are like natural, safe for the vagina and stuff like that. But I'm saying from those products, I don't know what exactly they are, but I don't know. But me just personally don't like the idea of those products soap up the vaginal area and stuff like that. Cause me personally, from a little bit till now, you always hear them say, don't put no soap in your vaginal area. Just use like just straight water and wash the area and stuff like that. But to each his own. And what I can do as an individual is have like read up on her stuff more to see what exactly her products are, like this, if she has anything to explain the source of her products. So I would see, like, whether they're natural or artificial. They said that they are natural products. So I've read on her site, but I can give it some additional read to see the truth behind it. But if anybody that's watching this video uses those kind of vaginal products, feel free to write down the comment down below, like your experience, or whether it's her products that you've used or any other brand vaginal products, only related products that you've used. Give your experience, and if there's anything you'd like to encourage persons about, like whether it's a good product to use or something like that, you can feel free to comment down below, because I'm not so familiar with the use of those things. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. That's pretty much what I wanted to speak about. And have a great day, guys. I will link down below the Lulus link and the code and the sweet cookie wash thing as well. Do have a great day, guys. Bye.